What is good, guys? It's Rey-Jay back with another video, and in this one I want to break down what's going on with the overall markets. But let me first say that I'm not a financial planner. Take nothing I say as financial advice, and also if you guys can, please check out the Moomoo link, which is down below and in the description. If you sign up for Moomoo, deposit $100 into the account, you are guaranteed 5 free stocks. If you deposit $1,000, you're guaranteed up to 15 free stocks, and the offer ends very soon. Anyways, I'm looking at SPY. We got this nice breakout that has been continuing. SPY did pull back just a little bit as we predicted in my earlier videos. We came down to about this 515.5 zone, but now we're getting bought back up, and when looking at the range we called out on SPY on the 5 minutes time frame, SPY is actually attempting to break above our resistance over here. This is above our 50 EMA, and we've been trying to hold above it, which is a very, very good sign. Now, as long as SPY can hold, and as long as we close, in my opinion, above 516, there's a very, very good chance there could be another attempts to push higher. And the reason for that is because the structure on SPY is trying to turn a little bit more bullish, especially on our 30 minutes time frame. And on the 4-hour time frame, I'm starting to see some potential for this to try to hold. So I believe as long as we could close above 516, as long as we get a decent close, there's a very good chance this will continue higher and try to push to 518, especially because we have initial jobless claims coming out and some jobs numbers. Okay, we could get that continuation move as long as we close above 516 for now. If you lose 516, things could become a little bit more complicated for close. So watch for that close. And overall, this is uptrending. Watch support at 516.5, and below that we have 515.8, around that range. It's holding up very well so far. So let's see if we try to hold these supports. And if we do so, we could push even higher, and we'll see how things go anyways. So SPY, let's get a good close, and this thing could push higher tomorrow. For the QQQ, it's the same thing. This thing came all the way down to about 439, but then we got a bounce, and we're holding above 440 cents. As long as we close above 440 or even like 441, I could see an attempt to push back up towards 444 again. If we end up closing below 441, this could actually come back down to 439. So watch and see where it closes at. We're still within the bounds of this range, but I do believe there's potential for this to try to bounce. So watch for that. As long as we get a good close above 441, I could see more potential upside. We could see an attempt to push higher. For Nvda, this thing came down. It did actually drop. It attempted to rebound and came back down. It was shuffling, trading sideways. So now Nvidia is trying to hold up. It's fighting to hold above 900. If we close above 900, I think Nvidia could push back up. If we close below 900, we're going to look a little bit more bearish. So we'll see if Nvidia could try to hold this 900 area. We're testing 908 as resistance, and if we break that, we could be pushing much higher. But Nvidia is trying to uptrend just a bit. We also have this imbalance to fill, and if we do make our way back up to 930, this could be forming kind of like a cup and handle. So there is potential for Nvidia to try to bounce, but for now, let's just focus on 900. Can we get a close above 900? If we do so, more upside is possible. For Tesla, this is very complicated, unfortunately. So Tesla's still looking relatively weak, holding 170. Excuse me, barely holding 170. If we lose that, a bigger drop could be coming to 168. We're barely holding on right now. I just want to say that, unfortunately, for Tesla, it's relatively weak, and the news is having a big effect on it. I want to see if we can hold 170 on Tesla. If we do hold this support, there could be an attempt to get back up to at least 174. If we lose 170, this opens a lot of doors for more potential downside for the stock. So please be very careful. We're barely at the support, and we'll see how things go going into closes. We have 1 hour left. And last but not least, we have the one and only Aapl stock. Aapl was on a very, very big drop. The apple was falling from the tree, whatever you want to say. But this came down to 170.9. We're trying to hold it so far. If we do hold this, I could see an attempt to get back up to 172.5 by tomorrow. If we end up sinking back down, we close below 170.9, we could start to sink lower. In my opinion, it's going to try to hold up and close very close to where we currently are. And I think there's a possibility of a rebound going into tomorrow to at least 172.5 or maybe a little bit higher. All right, guys, that is it for the video. I want to keep this one very, very short, sweet, and simple. Wait and see how SPY closes. Wait and see how the market closes, and we'll have to see how things go. Don't forget, we have some data coming out in the morning tomorrow. I'll talk about that later. It's not as crazy CPI, but it could affect us. So wait and see. We'll see how things go, and then I'll see you guys very soon on the next one. Thank you for listening. This is a very, very quick, simple update, and peace out.